Welcome to my none to one pull-up program week 5. I hope that you've joined me for the first 4 weeks. The first 4 weeks was phase 1 where we worked with the resistance bands, and that phase is really designed to help connect you to really good technique. Before we put a lot of weight on our shoulders, we want to make sure that we're using our shoulders in the right fashion so that we're setting up good habits, so when we do put weight on them, we're not going to injure ourselves and go too hard too fast. Our first exercise that I'm going to go over today is a wonderful stretching tool for your shoulders. It's wonderful for those rotator cuffs. What is needed for the exercise is a wooden dowel of some sort that needs to be long enough so that you can hold on to it with pretty wide grip. But these wooden dowels are fairly inexpensive to pick up at a local hardware store. So here we go. Hold wider than shoulder width apart, and once you get into the exercise, you're gonna discover what width is right for you. But for now, just start with some wide grip. And the key in the exercise is to keep your arms straight the entire time. So you're gonna take it up behind you, and then at some point behind you, you're probably gonna find that you get a little stuck. And when you get stuck and you find that it doesn't easily go below you, behind you, come back and widen your grip. And then try again. And if you widen your grip enough, you'll find that that bar goes right over your head and back down. So that's where we want it. So we're gonna do this a couple times. And the key is to keep your arms straight. So if at this point, right when that exercise gets hard, right here, if you bend, you lose the effectiveness of this exercise. So let's see if I can even out here. You want to try to keep straight and avoid any cheating where you're, doing some sort of that or like that to get the bar through. So keep it nice and even. And if it's too easy, then bring in your grip a little bit. And when bringing in your grip, I would bring it in just a little bit at a time because you don't want to strain your shoulders. So we want to push our limits, but we don't want to push past our limits. So we want to be really gentle on those shoulders and just get them nice and supple gradually. All right, let's do one more of those because they are so very yummy. There we go. And back up and over. Nice breath with it. Oh, yeah. This is the pull-up assist band, and what you do is you loop it over, and then once you loop it over your pull-up bar, you take the band and just simply pull it through itself. So that's how it's gonna work to put it on the pull-up bar. And then what I did is I actually added, you can see in the background here, the blue resistance band is an addition that I needed to help make the exercises a little bit easier for myself today because I'm not quite at the strength that I will be at in a couple weeks. When working with the pull-up assist band, you want to step into it, so move the chair so that the chair is going to be behind you when you are working. So stand up on your chair, you put your foot in the pull-up assist band, and then this serves as a way to get out of the band safely when you are done with that chair behind you. The first thing to do is gradually put your weight into the band and set up those shoulders in a good alignment. Keep your core nice and engaged, and you can keep your back foot on the chair for a little extra resistance as you do some initial shoulder shrugs. Make sure to release any undue tension and only use the minimal amount of effort that you need out of your muscles in order to pull you up. This will help develop not just healthy technique, but also really gorgeous technique. Like dancers have gorgeous technique because they make it look easy. And so you really want to minimize your effort. And while you might have some muscles relaxed, there's going to be other muscles that are working harder than they have ever worked in their life. So make sure that you are going until you feel the burn in those arms and shoulders. And so as you pull up, give an extra squeeze at the top. And whenever you're done, put your back foot on the chair and carefully come out of your pull-up assist band. Our second exercise that we're going to do is very similar. We're just going to switch up two things. First is the foot. I don't want you using the same foot in the resistance band every time, because just like I wouldn't assign my aerial students to be climbing on the same foot every time, you want to switch it up so that your whole body gets worked and you stay even, you stay symmetrical with all of your muscles and just even your coordination. And then this next exercise, we're going to switch up our hand grip. So in this one, the palms are going to be facing my face instead of away. As we move into stretching for our last part of this video, I want to briefly mention why that burn is so important. That is going to be your ticket to your breakthroughs. So the first couple weeks, we didn't focus on that because it's really important to build that form and focus on the smaller detailed muscles that are supporting the larger work. But now the time has come. Make sure that you are burning out at the end of your workout. So make sure to do this not before you do an aerial workout. That's why we're doing it separately here. So you can totally burn out those muscles because you don't need them. You're not about to be in the air. So make sure to get that and then stretch it out. This is one of my favorites, just using the pull on the resistance bands. And we'll see you next time.